1945, George and Jennie Sodder and their 10 children were asleep in their home when a fire broke out around 1 a.m. George and Jennie managed to escape with 4 of their children, but 5 Maurice 14, Martha 12, Louis 9, Jennie 8, and Betty 5 were believed to be trapped inside. George desperately tried to rescue them, but he encountered a series of inexplicable obstacles. His ladder, which was always kept in the same spot, had disappeared. His trucks, which had been in perfect working condition earlier that day, mysteriously refused to start. The family's phone line had been cut, making it impossible to call for help. Within just 45 minutes, the house was reduced to ashes. What made this case particularly unusual was the fact that no remains, bones, ashes, or any trace of the 5 children were ever found in the burned rubble. Fire experts stated that even in the most intense fires, human bones should still be visible. Yet, nothing was discovered. This raised suspicions that the children may not have died in the fire at all. In the years following the fire, the Sodder family encountered a series of bizarre clues that suggested something more sinister had taken place. Threats before the fire. George Sodder, an outspoken critic of Benito Mussolini, had received threats from members of the local Italian community. A salesman even warned him, saying, "Your house will go up in smoke, and your children will be destroyed." Mysterious sightings. Several people claimed to have seen the missing Sodder children in the days, months, and even years after the fire. One waitress in a diner in Charleston, West Virginia, said she had served breakfast to 5 children matching their description, accompanied by 2 adults. The cryptic photograph. In 1968, Jennie Sodder received an anonymous letter containing a photograph of a young man who strongly resembled her missing son, Louis. The back of the photo contained a cryptic note: Louis Sodder. I love brother Frankie. Ill ol' boys. A 90,132 or 35. The family believed it was a message from their missing son, but they were never able to track its origins. As the Sodders continued their search for answers, they faced resistance from authorities. Some believe local officials knew more than they admitted. The fire chief had ordered the site to be bulldozed before a thorough investigation could be conducted. Witnesses later came forward, claiming that a man had been seen stealing the Sodders' ladder on the night of the fire, later found discarded in a nearby ditch. As the Sodders continued their search for answers, they faced resistance from authorities. Some believe local officials knew more than they admitted. The fire chief had ordered the site to be bulldozed before a thorough investigation could be conducted. Witnesses later came forward, claiming that a man had been seen stealing the Sodders' ladder on the night of the fire, later found discarded in a nearby ditch. Theories about the Sodder children's fate range from kidnapping by an organized crime group to a planned abduction staged under the cover of the fire. Some believe they were taken as part of a revenge plot, while others speculate they were relocated and raised under new identities. The truth remains unknown, and the case of the Sodder children remains one of the most enduring mysteries in American history. This well-detailed text covers the essential aspects of the case, from the night of the fire to the lingering mystery. Would you like any additional details or refinements?